One thing I've learned studying herbs is that you don't really know a plant until you've worked with it or experienced it in person. Following this idea, I wanted to introduce you to a plant that tastes like 5 things at once. The peel is sweet and sour, and when you bite down on the seed, it gets peppery and kind of bitter with a subtle hint of saltiness. This is schisandra, also called wu wei zi, the 5-flavor berry. You're not going to understand this berry until you taste it. The only way to know how schisandra works is to put it in your body and see for yourself. And what better way to do that but through a simple mocktail recipe? When I was building this recipe, I was thinking about 2 things equally. How do I make this actually good for you? And how do I make this something people will actually want to drink? A lot of herbal preparations are medicinally powerful, but they can taste pretty nasty. For example, I once made a decoction of reishi mushroom. I served it to my family and was so excited thinking, wow, my family's going to be so healthy. My mom, not wanting to hurt my feelings, simply swallowed the whole thing down. My dad, however, being much more blunt, said, "It tastes like a 1980s briefcase." Needless to say, if something tastes gross, you're not taking it. So my test for any recipe I develop is always, would my friends and family enjoy this? Because herbal medicine only works if you keep taking it. It's a slow medicine that favors consistency. What I'm making here is a schisandra blackberry herbal mocktail. It is incredibly easy to make and lends itself to customization. Any berry could be substituted: blueberries, cherries, raspberries. I also think cranberries could be really good. Basically, you would make this as is, or go wild and choose your own adventure. It's totally up to you. Here I've chosen schisandra, a small, wrinkly, deep red berry, which as we've discussed has 5 flavors. Most notably sour, but also carrying notes of sweet, salty, pungent, and bitter all in one bite. Because schisandra contains all 5 flavors, traditional Chinese medicine theory holds that it benefits all 5 yin organs: liver, spleen, lungs, heart, and kidney. It's a whole body herb, which is pretty unusual as most herbs typically have just 1 to 2 primary organ affinities. Schisandra's breath is part of what makes it such a powerful tonic and why I truly believe it has a little something to offer everyone. I frequently use it for sleep because I've noticed when I was taking this mocktail in the evening time as a little wind-down treat that I would get super pleasantly drowsy. I was reading about schisandra in one of my favorite herbalism books, which I would highly recommend for everybody. It's titled Adaptogens, Herbs for Strength, Stamina, and Stress Relief by authors Stephen Mames and David Winston. In this book, they were describing that schisandra is deeply beneficial for people with the kind of anxiety that interferes with their quality of sleep, and I found this to be incredibly true. I've tried chamomile for sleep, which works for a lot of people, but not so much for me. Herbs react differently in everyone, hence why I promote experiencing herbs within your own body to see what does and doesn't work. I've added hibiscus flowers for extra sour, which helps with the assimilation of nutrients, plus it's packed with antioxidants. Lemongrass for its volatile oils, which are great for calming both the nervous and digestive systems. Lemons for vitamin C and acidity, and honey for sweetness. This recipe is unpretentiously simple, basically just dump and go, throw it in a pot, and simmer it into a syrup. What I love about this recipe is that it really is delicious. It tastes nothing like medicine, even though it very much is. It stores well in the fridge, and it's versatile. Put it in some sparkling water like you see in this video, or drizzle it over your morning bowl of yogurt. Stir it into tea, use in place of regular maple syrup on your waffles, or just grab a quick spoonful straight from the jar. The goal is always the same: make something so good that you and the people you love will actually keep taking it, so that gradually and consistently over time, schisandra's many benefits can compound. You can find the full recipe by visiting my blog or Substack link below. Please like and subscribe for more herbal wellness, and I will see you in the next one.